I'm an Egyptian American. My parents grew up in Cairo, so they grew up knowing the poverty that exists there, even if they were fortunate enough not to live it themselves. I myself was not born in Egypt, and when I travel there with my family every year on vacation, we stay near the Mediterranean, this year far from the protests going on in the city. I still find it hard to articulate exactly how I feel about the revolution. But as soon as the protests started last January, I could not help but be consumed by the message these people were delivering, the one they were oppressed to deliver for 30 years. My parents, after all, have lived in Egypt, and their entire families are still there. Every day, we found ourselves glued to the news, wondering were our relatives okay. Pro-government looters and thugs were everywhere, so much that they even got to my family's apartment building in Giza. More importantly, though, we wondered if anything in Egypt was going to change. For a long time, particularly since 9/11, my background as an Egyptian, a Muslim, and an Arab has not been looked at in the best light. For the first time, I found it easier than ever before to be proud of my background as an Egyptian, and the rest of the world was proud of me. The idea that our people were talked about so highly because of the peaceful demonstrations, that the world was watching, encouraging, and praising the Egyptian people as people who were moving the Arab world forward to society. Before that, we only heard about the corrupt government of the dictator who's been around for 40 years. In middle school, when I'd go back, my friends would ask me why I want to spend time with third world countries. But now it's a source of pride that the country is talked about as a place that's trying to create democracy. That the country came to this light, and that the Egyptian people struggled to come to it. That the people gathered non-violently to take a stand for justice. No matter how far away I am on the other side of the world, I do feel, in some way, like I'm a part of it too. The revolution brought me closer to the country. Now, when I visit, I'm more observant. Observant of everything I have here that I don't have there. The energy of the protests was one that woke up the country and woke me up in the process.